part of me's been wanting to go back to Minecraft. Part of me wants to make like a fucked up server that's only for creative, full spectrum warrior, Tom Clancy, Rip Torn, Muscle Gun motherfuckers. Where it's just like, we'll get Syphonia the 44th in there. We'll get me. We'll get the like the 3 other people who play creative, and we'll just make the world's best Minecraft map. Ratcraft is back. I don't know. Like, I think this next week is probably going to be the last time for a while that I'm going to have, like, a significant amount of free time. And really, this week shouldn't be that the case either. It's just the weather is going to make it to where I can't fucking go to work. But after this week, I don't know. It's basically going to be pedal to the metal until the foreseeable future. Then, maybe not. Maybe not. That's just what I'm thinking. It's possible it won't be as bad as I expect. Admittedly, it has been worse. Like, I'm an optimist. Autumn will tell you that I always underestimate the amount of effort and time things are going to take. I choose to do that, even though I know it's probably not the case. I choose to be optimistic because nobody else is. It means I'm almost always wrong in my estimations for how long things are going to take, but it just makes it easier for me to be like, it's not like, I don't want to be like, damn, this is going to take like 14 hours. I'm not going to get home until 7 o'clock. It's like, this is going to take like an hour or 2 tops. This is going to be so easy, bro. This is going to be the easiest shit I've ever done in my life. What's a banana cost? Like $8? How long is this going to take? 30 minutes? Nope. It never fucking takes 30 minutes. Ever. But it's like I'm gaslighting myself, I guess. It's my technique. It's not necessarily that I genuinely believe that it's going to be that easy. It's easier to get started if you go into it with that mentality for me. Because I'm a procrastinator. Like, once I get my ass up and start doing something, I can throw like 20 fucking hours into it. But getting my ass at the starting line is the hard part. That's the difficulty for me. So I have to tell myself some sweet little lies like Todd Howard tells us. Do estimates of programming usually means at least doubling how long I think it'll be if I want to be remotely accurate. People say first step is the hardest. Yeah, for me that's definitely the case. But I don't know, like mornings are the worst for me now, brother. Like, I do not want to wake up ever. I want to sit there and just lay in bed. I can do it later, but I honestly I've been dropping the ball this last week. I kind of fucked up today. Like, you know, I tell you guys about my victories, so I'll tell you my failures because it's only fair. I made a big fuck up at work today by sleeping in. It's Sunday in my defense, but I slept until noon, and I woke up and I went to my computer and I saw that I had an email from our supplier saying this store is saying yada yada yada. I solved it, and I wrote an email. I'm like, yeah, I'll go figure it out. My mistake was not talking to Autumn before I went on the computer because she had already fixed the mistake. I guess my boss did not do it. Did not contact me or call me. He called Autumn, and Autumn figured it out because she knows that store. That's one of her stores, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to get ready to go over there and figure this out and see what's going on. And TLDR, Autumn solved the problem, and I wrote an email about a problem that had already been solved, and the supplier's like, oh, don't worry, Timmy already solved the problem for me. And so I looked like a punk motherfucker, dude, because I'm like waking up at noon, and Timmy got all the credit because he knows that he can talk to Autumn and she'll get it done, and then he takes the credit for it. So I look like a bum today. I can't even fucking sleep in on Sunday, bro. Like, can't even sleep in on Sunday, man. Fuck it. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. Today's already fucked. GG, go next. I'm not even going to work today. Fuck this. Like, that's how I handled it. I was like, okay, I'll take it. Well, I was legitimately gonna go today, but I was like, man, because I can make my own schedule. Like, I don't have someone saying you need to be here Monday, Tuesdays. I make my own fucking shit. Like, part of my job is figuring out where I need to be, what part of the week I need to be there. I don't like working weekends, but sometimes it's really for the best. Like, I worked a little bit yesterday, and really I should have gone today because it's gonna be snowing all week, but fuck it, dude. I've already forgiven myself. Like, we're comping 130%. I don't give a shit. We can make a few little fuck ups before shit hits the fan and gets really busy. If there's a time to be lazy, it's right now. I choose to say that I am just building up energy for the busy season. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing right now. Can hit all the stores tomorrow. You only need to get the neurodivergent zone and the girl boss zone. Because I'm going to be at the other one with Abuela probably all fucking day. The fat ass bear in hibernation. Yeah, I mean, you can't burn yourself out during the slow season, right? Like, that's what I've been telling my team. I'm like, I stressed them several times, like, just relax. Don't get stressed out over this shit because we're not even in busy season. I don't want you guys, like, getting in a tizzy and, like, killing yourselves before anything actually happens because we need to make sure we're at 100%. So don't stress so much over what's happening right now. But they don't listen. They're always like, I don't know. They're hard workers. I'm not really criticizing them, but they need to learn to take a breather. The world doesn't always have to be on fire. Sector 2, no, it's just the neurodivergent sector. I call it that because everyone at the store is stupid fucking weird. And it's like the most awkward shit. Like every conversation with everyone is like those two guys making the faces. I can never remember the name of the meme, but it's like the I like to rub my tummy meme faces. They're so nice, but when I went there, I thought they all hated me because they're all really fucking weird. Like, I don't understand the culture of that. Every store has a different culture. Like, the one I've had our biggest, highest volume one, everyone there is really stuck up and annoying. The neurodivergent store is our second highest volume store, and everyone there is very competitive, but bizarre. They're just really fucking weird. Like, when I had the manager of that store run up to me, literally, I'm during the Christmas trees, I'm sitting there working the fucking Christmas trees, and I hear footsteps like rapidly approaching my destination. And I'm like, what the fuck? Am I finally gonna get stabbed? Am I gonna get mugged? And no, it was the store manager running up to take a selfie with me to show his rival store that I'm over there working on his store and not theirs. And then like an hour later, I hear a buzzing, I hear a whirring, and he's got a drone. And he's just like flying the drone around my head. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing right now, bro? Like, what the fuck is going on? It's the neurodivergent zone, I swear to God. Like, they're so weird. It's so fucking weird, dude. But it's my favorite store, for sure. I say that as a term of endearment. They're super nice. It just, they don't seem like it at first. Can circle on anything you target. It was just like an RC drone. It wasn't some serious thing. It was like a product they literally sell at the store. So, the Tolo chat store, I think they'd be the most likely to integrate into this chat, honestly. It's weird. Hearing a buzzing and being like, what the fuck, and looking out there and seeing it. Ay. What the fuck is even out? Like, what are people even playing today? Been out of the loop with video juegos. I guess people are probably gearing up for Monster Hunter, but a game about digging a hole? Yeah, I guess so. Studio system is Genacore, Resident Evil. Oh, you know I love Genacore. Use Skyrim like you were talking about the other day? Maybe. I would need, like, to know that I have a huge block of free time coming up. The work is seasonal, not in the sense that, you know, my hours vary tremendously, although they kind of do, but I work with live goods. Like, I work with plants, and it's about to be the beginning of spring. It's legitimately the busiest time of the year once March starts. And I wasn't around for March last year, so I don't really know. I'm having a hard time estimating how dramatic it's really going to be. Everyone tells me it's going to be like a soul-crushing experience that's going to completely break me, but I don't know if that's actually going to be the case or not. What I do know is that my district has more programs than basically any other district, so even though I don't have a shit ton of high volume stores, it is probably going to be a dramatic nightmare.